Now, this is something I was waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank you all so much for coming over, man. We're on the Club Shay Shay channel. Hopefully everything goes smoothly with this. But he had one of his guests, and it was Amber Rose. It says Amber Rose went to every Diddy party and talks about, can I even say the word? And baby oil on Club Shay Shay. She talks D and baby oil. D meaning stuff that you take, that people put in their body. Uggs. Y'all don't even know how much stuff gets censored, man. Y'all don't even know. So we're going to check this out. You know, she was well into the industry. One of those females that, you know, was in videos. And so if she knows some stuff, I ain't saying she about to talk in this video. I actually doubt she's going to say anything incriminating, I should say. But I just want to see exactly what she's going to talk about. You know, what kind of questions that he's going to ask her. So we ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
I got something. Because it seems to be like the last year and a half, there's been all this talk about these Hollywood parties.
Facts.
Let's talk about it.
Amber, what's really going on?
I don't know.
You ain't never been invited to these Hollywood parties?
I've been to probably everyone. I've been to every puff party.
Okay. I'm not going to try to pause this video too much. I just had to say, she just said she's been to probably every one party. Now, you know, we talked about the difference between a party and a freak off, you know. And when I say freak off, I ain't just talking about consensual things going on. I'm talking about like, well, really, when it got dark. So that's what I want her to clarify. Parties, or did she go to like...
I've been to every white party since 2009. I've been to every party, and
You go in the right room, not the wrong room.
I don't think there's rooms, Chad. I'm gonna be honest. Now look, I'm gonna be very transparent on the show. If these freak offs are happening, it's on a completely different day than the actual puff parties.
Okay.
It's not that day, because every time I was there, Puff was there the whole time. You know, he got the Ciroc. He's on the DJ booth. He's the host of the party.
To what?
I will say that. Now, I've had this conversation with Ray J. Ray J is one of my best friends. I said, Ray, did they ever invite you to a freak off? Because they never invited me. And I done been at these parties. I just feel like, why ain't get the invite?
Because they know you don't get down like that.
Maybe they know I don't get down like that. Okay, cool. But you would...
What do they mean she don't get down like that? Okay, so I guess, again, hopefully she's going to say it, but I'm just saying this just in case she doesn't. Again, there's different levels to these parties. So let's see if she's going to clarify what time she would leave. Because you know that's what all the celebrities were saying. Man, I left early. I left before the stuff happened. So what time did you leave?
I think maybe an assistant would come up and be like, hey, you like girls, or like, you know, you into... Never. No one ever asked me that. They never asked Ray J either. And me and Ray J was talking about it. We were like, I done been to the party, the after party, the after party. I never seen none of that stuff. Right. But that's not to say that it does not happen or invalidate people
Okay.
But I do think it's a different day that I'm just not invited to. I don't know.
You think it's a plot because we saw it happen with Russell Simmons. Now we see it happen with P. Diddy. You think it is a plot or a ploy to take down prominent, high-powered black men?
I don't know. It really depends on the evidence, right? Because they did say that there were drugs in the baby oil. I don't know. That's allegedly.
Is that true? You think that Puff had 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, because the internet is fake, like we said earlier. You just don't know.
Right.
But if that is in fact true, then that is a problem. One thing I do know about Puff is that he's an abuser. You know, he abused Cassie. We all saw the video.
Right.
It is not okay. And but as far as the freak offs, I don't know about that. I just
Did you have, when I say relationship, I don't mean intimate relationship, but did you have a relationship with Puff Daddy where you cool? Did you talk? Did you know him? Things like that?
I would say that we didn't talk on the phone and we didn't hang out, but I was always invited to the party.
Okay.
And that's the extent of our friendship.
Okay. Now, is it true that you were at the Halloween party that Puff's sons and Ray J got into it?
I was, yes. I was right there.
What happened?
They just pressed Ray J and they were just like, stop talking about dad. And then Ray J said what he said, like something like, I know your dad better than you know your dad, or something like that. And then it just got ugly for a second. Yeah, because I'm cool with Christian and Justin and Quincy, but then I also love Ray J and he's like my brother. And I'm just like, guys, please just stop. It's not worth it. Y'all don't want to do this. Like, so it, you know, and I told Ray J, I said, look, that's their dad. What do you expect them to do?
Right.
Like, of course they're going to stand up for their dad. You know what I mean? Like,
and rightfully so.
Right.
But it's reported that Breezy, Chris Brown, was the peacemaker. Is that true?
I think I was the peacemaker.
That was you.
I think, well, from what I remember, I was going to both sides and like, y'all don't need to do this. But maybe Chris came down at some point. It was in the garage. I'm not sure.
What have you learned about fame?
Oh.
What does that say?
Because you've had more than
head?
15 minutes. You've had two decades of it.
Does anybody know what that says on her head? From everything she said, I just wish she would take her glasses off, man. I need to see the eyes. I need to see the eyes. Also, too, you know, I'm wondering if she signed any NDAs. But remember, the NDAs don't really protect, like, if an actual crime happened. But I'm just wondering, I mean, she had to. She would have to have signed NDAs to attend these parties. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know how much she can say. Do I believe her when she's saying that nothing? I mean, she didn't say nothing took place. She's just saying she didn't see it. So. But when she mentioned she went to the after parties, I'm like, hold on now, man. Hold on. So this is tough. I'm not finna sit up here and say, like, I believe her. Like, yeah, she's telling the truth. But I don't want to sit up here and call her a liar either. But we know that she's well in that industry. And you know the relationship she's had with people. So, yeah. What does she think about fame?
Yeah, it's going on 16 years. What have I learned about fame? That half of these motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. All the publicists, all the fake ass managers, all the business managers, and they all manipulate all of us into thinking that they have all the answers when we ourselves have the answers. As the entertainers or the socialites or the famous people, we got here because of us.
Right.
Before a manager, before a publicist.
Yes.
What did she do?
And some people just have that it factor, you know? But it's funny because very early on, you get the publicist, you get the manager, and they tell you like, oh, you know, if you want to make money now, you got to twerk. You got to sell sex on the podcast. You got to...
What? I'm sorry and forgive me. I'm not trying to be funny or rude or nothing like that, but what does Amber Rose do? Like, what is her job? You know, it's kind of like when I talk about like Kim Kardashian, we already know what she got like famous for. But I'm just saying, what is Amber Rose at her actual job is what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just wondering, what is her job title?
Just say that you girls and guys, and you eventually start to lose yourself in this fake entertainment world because they're intimidating you every day that you're going to lose it all if you do not do what they tell you to do. Instead of standing 10 toes down, but that intimidation changes you as a person.
Is fame a drug? Because I believe it is. I believe it's suffocating. I believe it can be intoxicating.
Yes.
And people once you become hooked on it, you'll do anything to keep it.
Maybe for some people, not for me. I don't give a shit about being famous.
You famous now. You can't be unfamous.
You cannot be unfamous. No, you can't be unfamous. But yeah, I don't actively do things to, you know.
To be in the public spotlight and say, look at Amber Rose, look at what she's doing, look at what she's wearing.
I'm really quiet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really quiet with my so, yeah.
Money, what have you learned about money?
Oh, Lord. Just save. Save. I remember I spent my first $1 million and I gagged because I was like,
what did you spend it on?
Going to Miami, Fontainebleau, partying, bottles, outfits, clothes, shoes, dumb, just a bunch of dumb.
Gotta invest.
And then I was like, then I got a business manager like, you need to pay taxes. And I'm like, what? So then I was like in the hole. It was like very early in my career, but I didn't do that again. I definitely did not do that again.
What's your best and worst purchases?
My best and worst purchases, you know, when I had new money, I had like 7 cars for no reason.
What the?
And now I have 2 cars. So, yeah, I don't live the same way anymore. I'm more, I save now and I think about things before I buy them.
Right.
I'm definitely going to take this dress back and like, I'm going to exchange it for another dress when I have another interview. So.
Let us know so we can make sure you take it back before we air this interview.
Yo, listen, I put the little receipt in my drawer next to the bed. I'm taking this shit right back.
Lord have mercy. What's the number one thing that you learned in the entertainment business?
No one genuinely likes you. They just use you for what they need you for.
Really?
It's not real life, no.
You really believe that, Amber?
Yeah, I know that for a fact. Yeah. No one genuinely cares. Like, at your
It's all transactional, huh?
Yeah, at your lowest point, that they don't give a. It's like, when are you going to get better so we can get you to do what we want you to do?
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. If you could go back and do anything differently, what would you do?
Being famous?
Yeah, if you can go back and do anything in your life, if you go back, if I say, Amber, you know what, I'm going to give you an opportunity to go back. You can get the time machine and you can go back and you can get a do-over. What would you do?
That's such a hard question, Shannon.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button.
Okay, so what I gathered from this is that it's possible she could have signed NDAs and really can't talk on what she might have really seen. And then there's a possibility that maybe she didn't see the illegal stuff going on. Maybe she just seen consensual things, but maybe it was between people in the industry that you would not have think swung that way. You know, and maybe she saw 2 women, or maybe she saw 2 guys, or maybe she saw 2 girls and a guy, or 2 guys and a girl. All that stuff, nothing's wrong with that as far as, that it's legal. So maybe when she went to the after party, that's what she witnessed, and she didn't witness any of the illegal stuff. But at the same time, like when Chopper said something, kind of what she said, my whole thing is, if somebody was given a drink or given something, how would you know? How would you know? Because a lot of times when you go to those type of parties, everybody's drunk and, you know, just willy-nilly. So I'm just really trying to figure out how much, like, it could have been stuff happening right in her face and she didn't even realize it, as far as somebody being like under the influence or taking something. Someone said she's the first person to actually admit she was at the Diddy party. People have admitted that they've been to the Diddy parties. It's not a lot of them who said they were there for the after party. Like when things had allegedly got crazy. Someone said Amber knows exactly what happened at the Diddy parties. Yeah. A lot of people ain't buying it in the comments. A lot of people are saying she knows, she's just not telling. I just wanted to see exactly what she was going to say and how she would like deny that she's, you know, basically saying I didn't see nothing crazy going on. But hey, appreciate y'all coming over and watching. Comment below if you guys believe her or not. Just say yes or no. All right. Peace out.